It's Lily. Like, that's Lily. It's Thomas. And
Lily, you already said that.
my beautiful assistant today. And today on Kitchen Nightmares, dun dun dun,
Pretty
we're doing
much,
something
yeah.
fun, different, and awesome. You want to tell them what that is, Lily?
We're making pizza.
Pizza. All right. We're going to be making homemade pizzas, you know, having some fun, you know, doing some cool stuff. You know how it is. You know, we're cool. But without further ado, let's begin. Nothing's happening. Okay. So, what we're going to be doing, first of all, is preheating the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Lily, would you please do the honors? Okay, well, not yet, but she's pressing some buttons. It's going. Oh, yeah, it's starting. I can already feel excited. All right, so what do we need for pizza?
Pizza dough.
Dough. Do we have dough?
Yes.
Yes, we do have it.
So we're gonna have a time lapse included at the end of this
Yeah,
video.
to show you guys how awesome we are.
Okay.
Now, for those of you who may be wondering, I am not naked underneath. I have clothes.
Okay, dough.
Yes. So, yeah, we're going to start this off with some dough. Our main man, Pillsbury, over here, helping us out, showing us some cool stuff. Now, we like to use Pillsbury. The reason being is if you go to a store and you look at biscuits, cinnamon rolls, usually stores have their own brand. But my logic is Pillsbury's been around, they've seen it, they've done it, they know the market, they've been around for a while, so they're probably the best people and they have the best product. I may be wrong. I may be totally wrong. But let me know if I am. But I like my product. Do you get the mozzarella? Now.
We have to make this in the microwave.
Oh, right.
Mozzarella.
We have to make that in the microwave?
Yep.
Why?
Because we didn't pre-make it.
Well, when it gets done, okay.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, so to start off with, we shall be...
Wait, do we need that? Look first.
Sorry,
I don't think we need this.
Are you sure?
Yeah?
If it sticks,
No, we need the other stuff.
the other stuff. Kids, now, in English, the other stuff is oil spray, butter spray, non-stick spray, whatever you want to call it, gets the job done. Basically, it looks like a can of deodorant, but kids, I would advise you to not put this underneath your arms, or else you will have very, very oily underarms. Lily, what is this for?
To spray on there.
Yes. This may look very suggestive, but no. It's a spray. Watch this. Look at that motion. Okay, now
Now you may put it. Where'd it go?
we are good. Now we're good.
You want to open it?
Pizza's made. What's the point, you know? Oh, now, no, I want you to do this because Lily absolutely loves it. Another great thing about Pillsbury products is that their cans are pressurized. And if you don't know what that means, it does something very, very cool. Lily, please demonstrate.
I'm just going to get it out. So it says to do it with the spoon. But that's no fun.
Yeah, we're violent. This household is violent. Okay, so yes, now we are in the realm of pizza dough and all that. It is time to unroll our pizza, unraveling. So what we shall be doing is putting our pizza onto our tray. Now you will see this as we progress throughout the video, and then towards the end, at our time lapse, you will see it a lot better, a lot closer, and just a lot cooler. I mean, how much cooler can you get? Our stuff is pretty awesome. So, Lily, anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to discuss? How's your week been?
Wonderful.
It's been wonderful. You want to tell everybody about what you've been up to?
Oh, I've been looking for a job.
Yeah. She's.
And I had a couple interviews.
Yep. All going well, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of them I'm finding out on June 1st.
Yep.
And the reason it's such a big deal is this job could be a step in the right direction
Exactly.
for me towards of what I want to do in the future. So here's our dough.
Yeah.
But yeah, this job is kind of what I want to be doing.
Yeah.
Career-wise.
Right.
And it also would affect school and a bunch of other life stuff.
Right.
So,
Carol. We have so many cool things in this household.
We had one.
I know we have one. I don't know where it is. Should I be embarrassed that I don't know where the candle is in my own
Right
household?
here,
Oh, see, I knew it, and I was just trying to test her. You know,
Mhm.
testing is very important. No, see, one of the things we've talked about, and I believe we've talked about it in other videos before, is that for those of you guys who are not yet in the workplace or who are yet still in school, maybe not in college, we've talked about this before, is when you have an idea of what you want to do in life or in your professional career, it makes things a lot easier because you can then figure out what path is the right one for you.
Yes.
Yeah, so my path tonight is making pizza. So it was very, very easy for me. So now we have our wonderful, great smelling pizza sauce with a cheese. It looks like just regular sauce, doesn't look very good. So we're gonna be just putting some on here. That's funny.
Don't put too much.
I'm not going to put too much. Now, for those of you who don't know, because you haven't been watching our videos, for those of you that don't know, I grew up in Austria, which borders. Okay, you can't slap it.
I'm not slapping.
Well, you are slapping. It's going. I grew up in Austria, which borders Italy, and so my folks would.
Ah, babe, help!
Okay, you gotta be careful. All right, you gotta clean it up now. She got the latrine duties now. It's all. You gotta just be easy and take your time. Okay, so yeah, so we would go down to Italy, in the evenings, and we'd get pizza there. We get homemade pizzas, and it was just great. It was really, really good stuff. Good memories. So for those of you who've never been to Italy, it's well worth it. Well worth a visit. I don't think I could live there myself, but you know what?
I would.
To each their own. Exactly. Okay. So,
What do you want to put on next?
well, what I want to put on next
The
is
chicken,
chicken. Yep.
mozzarella,
Well, mozzarella. Yep.
barbecue sauce.
Barbecue BBQ sauce. All right. So what we're doing is basically Lily wanted to make her own kind of pizza. I wanted to make my own kind of pizza.
So we're just splitting it in half.
We're just splitting it in half down the middle. Maybe like down 2/3. I am a bigger guy.
If you want that much, go for it.
Nah. I'm good. I do like mozzarella though, and I actually very, very rarely have it in this form. But we were making pizza, so I thought, you know what, you have to. So basically, mozzarella is a very. For those of you who haven't had it for some reason, I don't know why you wouldn't have. But if you guys,
Because you have allergies to it?
because you have allergies to it.
I have allergies, so I will not have mozzarella on my side.
Yep. Oh no, she won't.
Stop.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Oh, it's ready. Oh, that's some good news. So basically, mozzarella is made in Italy for the most part, and it's actually made with buffalo's milk.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, can I eat it then?
No.
I just can't have cow milk.
No. So very, very good stuff, and usually by the smell, by getting a whiff of it, you can get a good sense of the cow. Good stuff. This was Walmart. Very good.
Why don't you put it on the
Oh, I will be.
pizza?
I will be. You don't want to decorate yours?
I mean, so how are we putting the barbecue and the chicken together? Are we just putting the chicken on and putting the barbecue sauce over it?
I guess. Well, I plan on putting the barbecue sauce after it's been cooked.
Oh no,
Yes. Yes, that is how we do
not
it.
how I'm doing it.
Okay. Well, it's your side is your side.
Watch his side come out a lot better.
I can neither confirm nor deny
It
this.
usually does.
See, the thing about the mozzarella is if it goes in there long enough, well, it's not a very runny cheese. What mozzarella usually does is it usually maintains its form. It does melt down a little bit. It gets a little bigger, but usually it just maintains its form. And when you bite into that wonderful goodness, oh, I tell you guys what, it is absolutely wonderful. So now that we have our chicken, and now that we have Lily's pepperoni and my mozzarella on there, it's almost going to be time to get this bad boy in the oven.
Spicy.
Oh yeah? How spicy? On a scale of 1 to awesome.
Awesome.
Not spicy. Oh. Okay, so now let me just put my final cheese piece on there. Excuse me. No problem.
I'm gonna be tactical.
Yes, Lily and I are a very tactical unit. We know how the enemy thinks. We're tactical.
I'm applying the barbecue sauce on the chicken with a knife.
Ergo, tactical.
You know what pizza I really want?
What?
The one in Vegas.
Wait, you can tell them the
No,
story.
you tell them.
Okay,
You
so.
remember more than I do.
Oh, I do.
I
Well,
was
especially when it
tired.
comes to food, because I think I'm the biggest foodie ever.
I was tired. It was like 3 a.m. our DC time.
We
And we were in
we
Vegas.
flew,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
we we flew to Las Vegas in July of last year. It was the first trip we had taken, first big trip we had taken together as a couple.
First time on a flight together.
Right, we survived, as you can tell. But basically, we flew to Las Vegas. We did Las Vegas because we knew that in terms of money, we didn't have a whole lot to spend. But in Vegas, even though things there are more expensive, you have a lot more options in a small area. So we didn't need a rental car. We didn't need the rooms there. Okay, they're not dirt cheap, but you get cheaper rooms in Vegas.
Yeah.
For the most part, because they expect you to, spend all that in gambling, in the casino.
Also, we went in July. You can get cheaper rooms at other times.
Right. But anyway, we flew into Vegas. We got picked up by a limo.
Amazing.
That was a really cool.
That was your idea, too.
It was my idea.
It was a great idea.
Thank you.
Vegas was also your idea.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to Florida.
We got picked up by a limo. We got driven to the hotel. We checked in. We were squinting. We were
Also, we had all that
we were so
champagne.
tired. We were so tired, and we were slightly tipsy, ever so slightly, because Lily wasn't, because for some reason you couldn't have that much.
I was on antibiotics.
Yeah, and I wasn't. So I had about 3/4 of the bottle.
Yeah.
Then he gave us
Yeah.
a bottle for free on top of that, just because.
Yeah.
And then when we got to the hotel, we checked in, beautiful lobby, and the lady checked us in. She said, "Oh, great, you guys are checked in." Also, seeing it's your first time in Vegas,
Yeah.
a complimentary bottle of champagne on the house, and so we're just like, "Oh wow!"
Treasure Island, stay there.
Treasure
Not sponsored. Should be though.
Treasure Island was great, phenomenal. We loved it. Great staff to your icy feet. Great time, great stay. Anyway, we get up to the room, we dump our bags, we were exhausted. And so Lily and I are like, we're hungry, but we just want something simple, something easy, something quick, and preferably cheap. So it's about 1 o'clock Vegas, so 3 o'clock in DC time. And so I'm like, okay, great. There's a pizza place just across the street. Now, what they don't tell you about Vegas is you can't cross the street like any other civilized city. You have to go leaps and bounds across gargantuan bridges,
Yeah.
right? But then what they also didn't tell you is that they didn't have a bridge leading to the opposite side of the street. So we had to go across the street to the other block,
Yeah.
and then across to the other hotel.
We were
and then
on
from
like
there,
this side.
we had to cross 3
and we had
bridges.
to go 1, 2, 3 to get right across the street.
And it was just absolutely crazy. But anyway, we got the pizza, we brought it back, we were getting some looks on the way back because they were like, "Oh, your pizza looks good." And I was like,
Yeah.
it was,
Someone asked if they could have it.
"Okay, let's get this in."
Okay.
Okay.
Keep talking now.
Do you know how long it goes in for?
I'm pretty sure it said 8 minutes.
Okay, we'll do 10
Okay.
because there's chicken and mozzarella.
Okay, keep talking.
Okay, so Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes. Again, not sponsored. Get one of those.
It should be.
So we get back to the hotel, after our 50-mile hike to get that pizza. We lay on the bed. Beautiful bed, beautiful linens. Everything about that room was beautiful.
Yes.
We had the window open with the view of the strip. And I tell you what, guys, whether you like that kind of vacation or not, whether you like to be out in the outdoors or, you need to try. If you're going to Vegas for the first time, you need to try and spend just that little bit more and do the Vegas things. Like, it is just, it makes it that much more special. We didn't need a limo. And honestly, in terms of money, we probably couldn't have afforded it.
No.
But it was one of those things where that it is just so cool.
Yeah.
It is just so cool to be able to get in there and do it. So,
And tell them why we did the limo, though. Why did we go on that trip? Well, one of the reasons we went on the trip.
well, it was our anniversary.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's another reason why we went a little bit above and beyond, which is also why when we checked in, I was trying to milk it for everything, and
Yeah.
I told her that it was our anniversary.
Yes. Funnily enough, they weren't big fans of 6 months boyfriend and girlfriend. For some reason. I don't think it means much over there, but we got there. And we started eating this pizza, and it was heavenly.
It's amazing.
It was the best pizza I've ever had.
Yeah.
And I'm content with your frozen pizza from, down the road. I have had pizza in Italy. I've had pizza in all over Europe and all over the States. And I like both. But I can tell you what, that was the best pizza I have ever had. It was
Yep.
incredible.
Part of the reason why I think it was because it was expensive.
Yeah.
But it was really expensive, but it was really good.
It was worth it, though, as well.
Yeah,
Because
100%.
as the trip kind of went on and as the money dried out, it was just like, so getting all those cool things in the beginning. Are you just having Cuervo mixed by itself? Is
Yeah,
it-
I'm an alcoholic for not having alcohol, babe.
Why don't you throw some liquor in
Because
there?
you just called me an alcoholic, even though there's no alcohol in this.
If the boot fits. Anyway, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to pause it, cut back to when we have this awesome pizza out of the oven.
Yes.
Stay tuned for our dun 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 cooking special. Dun dun dun. And we switch places. Lily's now on this side, and I'm on this side. So, as you're about to see our creation, I just want you guys to remember, you can't jump through the screen. I know you might want to, but no. So, now as you guys saw, Lily made a chicken and
Pepperoni.
what once was pepperoni. This is now a brittle, dark things, I guess.
It got a little burnt.
Yeah, I made mozzarella and chicken, because mozzarella. I watched too much of The Sopranos, as you may have been able to tell. So, yeah, it's good. Lily's going to show you a shot right now. Okay, Thank you guys very, very much for watching. We appreciate your time. We appreciate your feedback and your awesomeness. You guys, stay classy. Bye-bye.
Bye.